Hello and welcome to yet another race in my open lobby races. This was on the live stream on Thursday. This is the Monza race we did. So if you tuned in to watch the live stream or watched it afterwards on YouTube, then you'll know which one we're on about then. As the lights build and they're off. George Gatsby at the front gets a good start away. Someone didn't start at the front, as you saw, as the cars then hurtle down towards turn 1. You can see everyone jostling for position before they head into the braking zone at Variante d'Artifilia, the first chicane. There's a bit of contact as everyone's going all over the chop as there's Fail off the track there at the second corner. Someone's going backwards as well, this American in a Porsche. Someone's stopped on track. So then everyone going for position. Resite goes around the outside into Curva Grande, around the outside, heading around the Curva Grande. Doesn't quite make the move yet on VGR 28. There's Martins as we see VGR 28 going. Oh, I think he's gone off. And yes, he has Resite, goes up, and there he goes. VGR 28. He's been reset on track, and so he's gone miles off. Parker then has VGR 28 behind him. The Alfa Romeo Force. And there's a bit of contact heading into the Lesmo. VGR 28 makes his way in front. Parker makes contact. Next up is the next, and Bellin's getting close to the back of Martin. Here comes Bellin. He switches to the inside and down the straight into the Ascari chicane. There's very close there. There goes Bellin down the inside. He's made the move before they even get to the chicane. What? It was good overtake there from Bellin as he makes his way out there. And someone's gone off as well. It's Quent, I believe, the French driver. Did he go off onto the gravel as he's now defending from Resite in the background? Well, not in the background there, as you can see VGR 28 just at the back there as we see Adeski in 7th. Adeski in 7th. So George Gatsby into the first lap in the lead. Iber is in 2nd, Quent is 3rd, but Resite is behind him in 4th. 5th is Bellin, 6th is Martin, 7th is Adeski. 8th is VGR 28, who's had a disaster first lap. Looked good. Didn't really get anything of it then. He's down in 8th place. He's staying 5th and has dropped down the order. He's not in last, but he's down in 8th. So then 5th place is Bellin. 4th is Quentin, who's been overtaken by Resite heading into the chicane. We can only assume he's made the move there. Resite is going to now hope to move up the order now into 2nd place. Just says George Gatsby's running away with this one at the start. Phil 92 in the McLaren there. He's down in 9th place. VGR 28 is close to the back. Parker's gone. Parker seems to have gone off somewhere. There's Den Milankovic. There's Krishnan. Speed's going backwards. It's Parabolica. So then Resite are going to try and launch the attack on Iber 28-98. There's Adeski in 7th. He's got VGR 28 right behind him. And Adeski's hit the wall on the inside into the first Lesmo and has sort of been pushed off. And Adeski's spun and facing the wrong way. I think Adeski's just turned in too early. Hit the wall at the inside. Lesmo VGR 28 almost getting onto the gravel there. I think Adeski's hit the wall. And then, because it's all happened right in front of VGR 28, Robbo's had nowhere to go and has just pushed him off. Comes Resite then with Iber 28-98. Then he's going to have a look down the inside into Parabolica. Yes, he's having a look. He's going for it down the inside. He holds his inside line. It's going to be under the brakes. It's Parabolica. He's done him as slight contact, but Resite has just edged out in front. There's Martins in 6th. VGR 28 trying to gain on him to gain position over him now. He's up into 7th is Robbo. Iber's not giving up on this fight though. In the Subarus we drive on board with him. We can see him moving over to the inside. He's moving to the inside. Resite defends the inside. Iber goes to the outside and into the first corner. They brake. They slow right down side by side into the braking zone. He's almost contact and Iber makes the move and Quent gets it all horribly wrong through the chicane. There goes Martins into 5th place now. There's Robbo going up into 6th. There's contact. VGR 28 just T-boned Quent through as he rejoins onto the track. I don't think there was much VGR 28 could have done about that, as we've seen go through Curva Grande now, hoping to lance, hoping to go for it on the back of Martins. Bellin 43, he's down in 4th. Resite is going for it into the Lesmos. He's backed off on entry. He knows it's not the smartest place to go for an overtake there. with the majority of the straights, you can end up going for an overtake on the straights, but Rez takes off in the gravel, and he's on the grass, and he's lost the position to Bell, and he's now outside, and this should be cut to Martins. You can see there's someone up in the background as well. So Martins defending from BJ Rubber 28. He was in 6th place is Robbo. 5th place was where he signed, and he moves over to the inside and then into Ascari. Martins defends though down the straight, and so BJ Rubber 28 is not going to get the inside run there. He's going to really have to try and make a spontaneous move, and he's had a look down the inside into Ascari, and he's been cut up. Martins has come across at the apex and has hit BJ Robbo 28. There's 5th place now in II Martins UK. BJ Robbo 28 sits on the back from heading down the back straight. Is he going to have a look into Parabolic, or he moves one way, he moves the other way, goes for it on the outside, he's going for it into the outside, and I think he's done him. BJ Robbo 28 makes the overtake and has made his way past Martins into 5th place. Next target is Racer Tate going to 4th. There's Martins in 6th place now. 7th as we see the two Alfa Romeos. We've got Parker and Adeski in those positions. BJ Robbo 28, Martins is in 5th and 6th. So as we're just cutting up, we can see George Gatsby. He's got Iber behind him and Bellin behind him. George Gatsby then in the Mercedes, he's looking good for this race. Iber 28.98, he's sat in 2nd. Bellin 43 has moved up into 3rd place. The Belgian has done it. Bellin looks a bit squirmy on the exit of the 2nd chicane. However, it's nothing too major, and Bellin recuperates himself and gets himself going for it. Coming down this straight, heading into Ascari. There you can see Reste in the background and would not mind trying to go for 2nd as Martins off. So we cut to Martins, he's not even on the track. Disastrous from him, it's not looking good. Now Quent's going to be able to catch right up, and he has. Adeski's going in front of Parker. The two Alfa Romeos have swapped positions. Parker's now got a McLaren Fail 92. He was off the track right at the start, and Crusher Star, who was facing the wrong way coming out the chicane, has got Dan Milankovic behind him. Heading into the 2nd chicane, this Ferrari is not at the best of races, down in 12th place, he's effectively at the back. Crusher Star Fail 92, then he's on the grass trying to find his way past Parker. So we'll see two Alphas and a McLaren. There's one, there's another, and there's the last one. All 3 of them not far apart and Fail 92. I think by the looks of things Parker's gone, and yes he has, he's spun, just gone too far out, ended up trying to cut across at Ascari, and that's not helped at all. Reste in the pits. BJ Robbo 28 also in the pits. So Bellin 43 in 3rd place, Iber 28.98, he's in 2nd. They're getting really close to each other now, as here comes Bellin 43. Looking for a way past Iber 28.98. Martins and Quent are also in the pits there, as you can see on the graphic on the side of the screen. There's Iber coming from 2nd, 3rd place is Bellin. Just following him through, waiting for a place to make an overtake, waiting for it. Here's Bellin 43. Goes to the outside on the straights. He looks to go down the outside, and he's not quite had enough. Bellin's gone to the inside heading into Ascari. He's under the brakes, but he's not quite made the position here into 3rd. He stays in 3rd place. It's not quite 2nd. Racer Tays in 4th, and now Adeski's on the back, and BJ Robbo 28 is ahead through the Lesmos. There's Adeski then. That's where he hit the inside wall. That first Lesmo turned in too early, then ended up behind BJ Robbo 28. He's now back behind him again, but Adeski's not pitted and BJ Robbo 28 has. So as we can watch on board, heading down the straight, heading into Ascari. This is some close racing. So we cut through the Ascari chicane. As you can see, there's BJ Robbo 28 just up in front of Adeski. There is Iber 28.98 in the pits. That's in the pit lane. Racer Tate comes through in 4th. Is he going to get in front of Iber? It's going to be close. Let's see. Does he get off? Now Iber's moving. Racer Tate comes down the main strip, lets it rip down the main strip. He's not quite had it. is not, because I was at the pits and remains in 3rd place. Now, he was fending off Bellin before he came into the pits. Desky's in now in the Alfa Romeo. There goes Fail92 also in. Aye Martins. And Quent sat in 8th and 9th. Now Quent in the back of Martins. He's in the slipstream and he's gonna possibly go for it, heading into the chicane at turns 1 and 2. Is he gonna have a look? He's not quite close enough, I don't think, on this lap. No, he's too far back on this occasion to really make the overtake. However, he's sat behind him, just lying there, waiting for an opportunity to come to him. There's Parker in the background going through the chicane, managing to get himself through. Here comes Quent, 28.04. We're just watching the Beetle now as we just to Parker, Adesky, and there's Fail92 in the McLaren. Here he comes now. Is he going to have a look on Adesky? He's too far back, but if he can keep trying to gain on him, he'll possibly be able to have a look at an overtake here. There's Adesky, 63. As we just massively cleaning up to Bellin 43 is in the pits, so is George Gatsby. Where does Iber come out? Because I think he may lose the position to Iber. Depends on where Iber comes out, or where Bellin comes out. Yeah, it depends where Iber comes in relation to Bellin. Bellin may lose the position, may gain position here. Here comes Iber down the main straight. I think Bellin's already coming out the pits. Yes, he is, and George Gatsby's ended up in 2nd. So Bellin has got already a sizable gap and has jumped to the bottom of the Spaniards to get himself from 3rd into 1st. And there goes Iber down the inside of George Gatsby. So at the pits, it's really not gone well. And I think George Gatsby's gone for into the 2nd corner, the 2nd phase of the chicane. There's Racer 2, who's ended up a long way behind them all. You can see the 2 red Alfa Romeos and Fail92 in the McLaren, the orange McLaren sat behind the 2 Alfa Romeos. Adesky's ended up behind Parker yet again, but I don't know if he's pitted in. He's on hards, is Parker. No, into the pits he comes then. Out goes Martin. Adesky's now moving up into 7th. Fail92 moves into 9th. Oh, there's Martins who comes out the pits. He's ahead. Oh, he's ahead. So Adesky's ahead of Martins, but Fail92 comes out behind Martins. Is Fail gonna get him? Yes, he does, because Martins just goes off at the chicane. On this substance, he's missed his braking zone, heading into the variance to Refilio. Heading into Refilio chicane. There's Iber then in 3rd place, George Gatsby in 2nd. Is Iber going to be able to retake the 2nd in this race? George Gatsby was leading and looked to have the race win in his grasp. They could possibly be going for the 1-stop here in the race. It's looking likely. Because they pitted in about the halfway point. If they can get them to there, then they'll surely be able to get through and moving even further up to the order. Fail92 then on the back of Martins, who's actually Martins has repassed Fail, so he might have gone off somewhere, or maybe Martins made the overtake, but who knows. Fail now trying to find his way past Martins again, trying to keep with him to the point when he can make the overtake. Here we go then. Fail92 on the back of Martins is going to want to close in, make the overtake and gain the position. Iber then is keeping with George Gatsby. Race 10 in the background, as you can see. There's Bellin 43 in the background. In the foreground, as there he is, leading the race. So there's Dan Milankovic, Crusher Star in the back. There's Bellin 43 rejoined to leading the race. George Gatsby sits in 2nd. Ivan 28.98, he's in 3rd. Racer Tay is in 4th place at the moment. Peter 28 in 5th, which was where he started the race. After all this time, he's not really gained or lost any positions from his starting position. Peter 28 then. 5th place is Quent's off. Quent is off and has had to cut the chicane, the 2nd chicane. And there in the background is Adeski in the Alfa Romeo, who's also cut the chicane. Here comes Martins. Does he make it? Just about. I think he's also cut the chicane, so they all seem to be slightly misjudging their braking points at that second chicane, and it's really costing them because they're ending up having to cut the corner. I think that's where Radeski's slowing down to scrub off a penalty. So then someone is in. I think it's Racer Tate in the pits for his second stop. It's only a 2-stop race here. If you pit it in early, it's most likely a 2-stop. If you pit in later in the race, you can possibly make it a 1-stop like these top 3. And I think there's back markers slowing down Bellin, as he's going to have to get past Crusher Star, who is in 11th, so right at the back, and Bellin's going to have to lap him, so Crusher Star should be getting blue flags. And yes, you can see the marshal waving the blue flags at Crusher Star to get out the way. Bellin's going to be irritated by the fact that he's still holding him, and he still is going, sort of defending his position, and that's really slowing Bellin down into George Gatsby, who may get a chance at retaking the lead of this race. Slows him down as Bellin's really struggling to get past him. And I think someone's gone off. Yes, Crusher Star has gone off the track at the second Lesmo, and is slowing down to the point when Iber slides past those race today with BJ28 not far behind him. However, BJ Robert 28 has only made one pit stop in this race, and because Floyd pitted, he may end up on a 2-stop strategy. Yeah, BJ 28 may end up on a 2-stop strategy, much like Racer 2, who pitted in earlier in the race. Both pitted on the same laps. BJ 28 has managed to stay out longer on this second stint than Racer 2. Adeski 63 sat in 7th place. Parker doesn't look to have gotten a good line, and Dan Milankovic has just gone straight across the chicane. Doesn't even care about your track limits. There goes Iber 28.98 in the pits. He could be the one of the 2 leaders that goes into the pits and makes a 2-stop in the race. It's going to be a short final stint of like 4 laps. Here's Racer Taze. We watch him through Parabolica. Where does he end up in this race? Will Racer Taze be able to grab 3rd at the end of the race? There goes Iber, and he doesn't look to have gotten the run, and now Racer Taze is going to close up on Iber to possibly make the move and grab 3rd place in the race. BJ28 in the pits, just in the background, and George Gatsby and Bellin have really closed up. I think that backmarker trouble with Crusher Star has really slowed them down now to the point when George Gatsby is on the back of Bellin and has long to the inside, but he's not quite there. George Gatsby then following him through the second of the 2 Lesmos as they head down the straight into Ascari. We've seen a few overtakes and a few failed overtakes heading into Ascari. Bellin was one of them that made that overtake, so here we go then. George Gatsby on the back of Bellin. Is he going to be able to make the overtake? Is he going to do it? Following him down the straight as they head through Ascari. Didn't look to have gone the best run to George Gatsby. He looks to have gone off. There goes George Gatsby then, and he's gone off track. Bellin 43 is in the lead of this race. So George Gatsby is in second, and with 3 laps to go, 2 laps to go maybe now in this race, definitely approaching the end. It's been a long race, and it looks like Bellin could win. George Gatsby not quite having the edge. He had the grasp in that first stint. The win was in his grasp. He had a lead. He built up an advantage, and it's all thrown itself away in the pits because Bellin managed to jump them both, and that's ultimately been the turning point in this race. Iber 28.98 as well, I think, has got a Racer tail on the back of this point. We see the race leader coming through to take what could be the race win. After all, he's had an amazing strategy. He managed to jump the 2 Spaniards in the pit, and so Adeski now closing in on the back of BJ Robbo 28. Racer in 4th, could be closing in on Iber. BJ Robbo 28, he's in 5th and has got Adeski gaining in on him, so that's going to be something to worry about as we head into the final 2 laps of this race. Could we see battle, or will Ledeski actually may have to make a pit stop at the very end of the race? And indeed he does. He pulls off into the pit. It's not been ideal race for Ledeski, who's ended up down in 6th and could possibly lose position to Quent, who comes through into the final corner at Parabolica to possibly take 6th. Out Ledeski's pitted in. What does he do? Has he done it? Oh, he's miles off. Ledeski comes home in 6th place. He holds 6th place at a huge margin now over Quent, who's just now heading down the main straight, so he's safe from him at the moment. Martins is on all the way down to 8th. It's not been a good race from him. Parker sits in 9th place. 10th for Dan Milankovic, in 11th, and right at the back is Crusher Star. It's not been a race for some of these drivers, but Bellin 43 is about to start the final lap, and with a big margin over George Gatsby, the win could be in the hands of Bellin 43. Iber 28.98 comes out the final corner with Resate just there in the background. Can Resate gain enough to gain the 3rd place right at the end of this race? So as we see them going into 3rd, across the line goes Resate at full speed. Here he goes then, trying to get in on Iber, trying, heading into the chicane, tries to spot up your braking point. You bring around the 150 metre board, going through the chicane. Iber has not had the run there. Resate gets him down the inside into the 2nd corner. It's not enough as a head round turn 3, but Iber's gone. Iber has gone onto the grass on the entry to Curva Grande. Iber holding down the inside. Resate keeps himself back in 4th, but he's really has taken 3rd, and it's now really possible for Resate to grab 3rd place right on the final lap of this race. Into the 2nd chicane then, they swish right, left, or left, right. So then Resate goes to the outside of Iber before they even get into the 1st line. Mona's made it. Resate goes in 3rd place on the final lap and could possibly stay there as he's grabbed fastest lap right at the end of the race. Resate has managed to bring it up from the back of the grid, has ended up in 3rd place heading on to the final lap. What a solid drive this has been from him. He kept it clean at the 1st chicane at the 1st lap, and has now since then just managed to go on. However, the race win is going to be in the hands of Bellin 43 as he comes across the line to win here at Monza. George Gatsby in 2nd place now. This comes out the final corner. It's George Gatsby in 2nd. 3rd place is going to end up. 3rd place is going to end up being Resate at the final lap. Iber 28.98 has managed to take 4th place, which was disappointing because he really could have been on for a podium. Pedro 28 ended up where he started. He didn't gain or lose any positions in that race, but still a strong result from the Volkswagen driver. He's done okay to get himself there and ends up in 5th place. He comes round Parabolica for the final time. Ledeski comes on in 6th, Quent 7th, Martins 8th, Parker 9th, 10th is Dan Milankovic, who's not far behind Parker and could possibly grab Parker right at the end, but I don't think that's going to happen, as there's Crusher Star then. So I hope you enjoyed this race. We will be back tomorrow because there will be the obvious league race. Then next week we'll obviously do the stream. We'll try to release the video out on Friday, and so look forward to that. Subscribe if you haven't already, if this is your first video you're seeing of me. Like the videos, and we hope to see you soon. Goodbye.